Hello friends, welcome to Tantra tutorial. Myself Gagandeep Tantra Psychic, welcoming you all to my YouTube channel and my blog. So we are expecting 15 centimeters of snowfall by tomorrow evening, and it will go down to -12. Feels like -20 degrees centigrade by tomorrow evening. Winter has started for me, and I like it. So I hope you are enjoying in your part of the world as well, and I hope you are loving the videos coming on my channel too. I just want to share another thing that happened to me today. Earlier this noon, my daughter, she just injured her thumb, and after helping her, with the cleaning of the wound and to apply the antiseptics on it, I started feeling a weird feeling that I have a cut on this finger, and guess what? That time it was not there, but by evening, while I was installing new pads in my car, I got cut on the same exact point. Isn't that weird? Like, wow. I got a cut over here, exactly over here. And wow, it's like premonition of the pain. It has the first time happened to me till date. Okay, so moving on to the video that we have to talk about is basics of mantra chanting part 2, which will be very important because most of the time it is skipped. These things are not discussed, most of these things that I'm going to talk about today. The first thing is that when you do the mantra chanting, you have to make sure that you choose a room which is calm apart from the whole house where the least noise is going to disturb you, and choose the time of the day when you feel that everybody will be asleep and there will be no noise and you would not be disturbed. Least distractions from your chanting. That's the key point. Okay, so the best time would be midnight every night, right? If you cannot do that, try to wake up early morning about and when everybody is asleep and do it. So, and that's the best time, which is called Brahma Muhurta. So at least about 3 to 4 hours, wake up earlier than the sunrise, and then get yourself free from the daily karma, like take a bath, okay, and then wear some nice clean clothes and be ready for the chants. And I would also suggest that you keep the picture of the deity that you are going to worship or going to do the sadhna. For example, you are going to do a worship of Devi Mahalakshmi, then have a picture of Devi Mahalakshmi, and I would suggest you if she is in a sitting position, and along with Lord Vishnu, that will be even better because Lord Vishnu is, like the presence of Lord Vishnu is very pleasing for Devi Lakshmi. So try to have an image of the god in front of you, the one that you're going to worship, right? Then offer some kind of puja to the god in the form of diya, like an incense sticks or dhoop, agarbatti, and offer ritufala, which is seasonal fruits, and make a mishthan, like some sweet dish. And I would prefer that you go by specific sweet dishes that I will suggest you in upcoming videos of specific mantras to the Devata. Okay, if you do not have any such thing, you can offer good. Good is called jaggery in English. So you just can offer that, and then you can offer some vastras, which can be, if you do not have if you do not can do, if you cannot do that, then just offer a piece of molly. I already showed the thread, which is a red and yellow color thread. I showed in the earlier video. You can just tear it up and make a piece of it and offer it, and thinking about like it is a some kind of cloth that you're offering. Then you also offer some water in the feet of the devata, not exactly on the picture but on the ground, offering them to as a snan or mukshuddhi. But you need not have to be doing all kind of karmas, because I know it's gonna be very complicated, because it there can be panchopachar to shodashopachar pujan, right, which can be very complicated. So just do the basic, offer what you can, what is in your power, and minimum 5 things should be there. So which is the minimum? that you offer to the god or the deity that you are going to invoke and worship for the upcoming many days to achieve certain particular goal. So that's a short puja that you will do, and before you start anything, like before you even start giving puja or any panchopachar pujan to the devata, the god that you are going to worship, before that do a very short Ganesh pujan. You can have a picture of the Lord Ganesha. When I say like just have picture, I never say idols, because keeping an idol at home is not considered good. Okay, if you want to have it, make sure that it is less than the size of your three fingers, right? It should be less than that, because a size of an idol bigger than that, it actually makes the devata come and stay in that idol. And if you are not going to worship that idol on regular basis, then it, instead of giving you any positivity, it will start giving you negative energies, right? That idol will start emitting negative energy. So I would not suggest you to keep an idol. Instead, take pictures, print out the pictures and get them, there on the on your worship areas. And before you start worshiping any deity, you just first of all give puja to worship to a small worship to Ganesh, Lord Ganesh, and request for getting rid of all hindrances or all obstacles coming with that would be coming in your sadhana or your worship in the upcoming days, and to provide you success in this particular sadhana. When I say sadhana, it's a proper ritual to achieve a particular goal, right? That's what it's called, right? That's what sadhana is. Okay, after that, you do short pujan of your guru. If you do not have a guru, do not panic. But you can make Lord Shiva your guru, because Lord Shiva is considered to be the one who have created all the occult tantra, mantra, yantra, astrology, even some languages. So he is the first or pratham guru. Okay, so you can consider him as your guru. But if you do not have a guru and you want to consider Lord Shiva as your guru, then you will have to first please him before you start doing any other sadhanas. You have to first do any one of the sadhana of Lord Shiva to please him and to get his blessings in the form of guru, and then you can start doing the other sadhanas. And if you do not have a guru and you want to make Shiva as a guru and you do that sadhana, then after you did that, for example, you are going to do another sadhana, like another ritual for a different devata. After Ganesh Pujan, you chant 11 rosaries of the mantra that you utilize to please Lord Shiva and ask him to become your guru earlier. So chant the rosaries, about at least 5 or 11 rosaries after you do Ganesh Pujan, and ask for success in that particular sadhana, because without Guru's blessings, forget about any kind of success in any damn sadhana. No, it will not happen, right? So because when even if you do certain mistakes, or even if you forget about something, sadhanas are very complicated, and there are things that you will forget, and there are mistakes that you will make. But if you have blessings of the guru, he will overcome all those shortcomings and will grant you the full success and siddhi of a particular sadhana or a ritual, right? So Guru's blessing is very important. In the upcoming videos, I'm also thinking of hearing the mantra of my own guide, Baba Gripanath Ji. If you want, you can also get his blessing and ask him to become your Guru, okay? And I must admit that after I have got his blessings, I never look back. I have always tasted success. And even though some things would happen in my life which I will think are not pleasing to me, but then I realize in a few days or maybe a weeks later that whatsoever happened have happened for a better outcome, right? So that's my experience with my guru, my spirit guide, my main spirit guide. I have many, but he is my main spirit guide. So I will also share the mantra to please him too, right? Okay, so after you have done the Guru Pujan, again the Panchopachar Pujan, offer him also, like show him the diya and that dhoop agarbatti, like incense sticks, and offer him Mukshuddhi, Ritufala, like the seasonal fruits as well as some sweet thing. If the sweets specifically in this part of the world, they if you are going to give bakery items, that's not going to be happening. Use some Indian sweets. You can easily find it in Indian stores, because in the bakery things most of the time they add eggs in it. That's really a big mistake if you offer something like that. Okay, it should be pure vegetarian, no eggs, nothing such that added into it. And after you have done that, you have to take Sankalpa, which is very important. Without Sankalpa, without a promise or oath that you're going to take, there is no benefit of any chanting, any number of chanting. Even if you chant million times a mantra, it will improve your spiritual powers, it will increase your spiritual level, but you would not get the desired siddhi of or the desired wish that you have actually done that particular chanting for. Without sankalpa, you would not get it. It will be considered as bhakti, it will be considered as devotion, it will be considered as prayers. It will be not considered as a sadhana if you will not take a sankalpa. Okay, now how to take sankalpa. Okay, so I will discuss now how to take sankalpa, what to say and what to do. Okay, first of all, take a spoon of some sort. It should not be something that you utilize in your kitchen. It should be just for your worship purposes. Never should be utilized by any human to eat anything, right? So it can be a steel spoon or regular spoon, or you can have a specific spoon like this, which is available in puja stores. Like you can also find it in Indian stores. You just keep it in your right hand like this, and pour some water into it, and hold it by the other hand below, right? While keeping it like this, meditate upon your deity and say the following things. Okay, I will also put it in writing over there in the video, but I'm going to say it first. I have typed it so that there is least chances of any mistake. So let me do that. I'm going to begin the sankalpa now. What to say? So you, while holding that water in that spoon in your hand, you say, I say my name, son of or daughter of, and then say your father's name. And when you say name, you have to take full names. So I, so and so, son and or daughter of so and so, sitting in my house, this house, area of the city, like this area of take the name of the area of the city, then take the name of the city itself, and then take the name of the province itself, and then take the country. Okay, so I will not say which area I am in right now, but everybody knows where I am right now. So I will say, I so and so, son of so and so, sitting in my house in that so and so area of the city in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, on so and so date. And when I say so and so date, it is very evident that you say that particular tithi, that particular date, right? Considering, then you say, considering my guru, Lord Shiva, 10 directions, 10 dighpals, Sthaan, which is the god of that particular place, Gram Dev, which is god of that particular village, Nagar Dev, that is god of that particular city. As witness, I take oath and make a promise that I will complete this much number of mantra chanting. Say the number, like total number of how many times you will say the mantra. For example, if you are taking an oath to complete a mantra chanting of 21,000 times, of this mantra, say the mantra once. Like, for example, if you are going to chant 21,000 times mantra Om Dum Durgaya Namah. Okay, so what you will say is, I will complete 21,000 times chanting of Om Dum Durgaya Namaha in 11 days, or say how many number of days that you want to complete it in. So say the number of days, and then say, I will chant every day this many number of rosaries. For example, in this case, you can divide the whole number of chanting into the number of, by the number of days, and get the round figure, and you should always do a bit of an extra japa than that. So say I will chant this many number of rosaries for the next this many days, and only males, like only male people, like guys, they will have to also add up. After the completion of this chanting, the very next day I will do purushcharna. I have already mentioned the purushcharna in the earlier video of the basics of mantra chanting part 1, right? So refer to that. um, and then after this you say I'm doing this particular sadhana to say your wish. Like after 2, say your wish. So for example, I'm just doing this particular sadhana to achieve blessings of goddess Durga, or to increase my spiritual powers, or to make me successful in so and so competitive exam, or to make me win over my enemies. So say your wish, and then say, may my Guru, Lord Shiva, and all the divine forces grant me complete success in this sadhana. After you say that, let go the water, flow onto the flow, right? After this, you can begin your chanting. During the chantings, when you are in the middle of chanting your mantras, there are very common things that happen sometimes which is out of control. For example, if you feel like you want to pee, or you need to use the restroom for whatsoever, right? So if you want to you need to use the restroom, you have to let that mala, like let place that mala in front of the deity on a clean surface, and yes, you place that pictures of the gods on a clean cloth. The color of the cloth can also vary according to the deity. And I'll mention that in the upcoming sadhanas or the mantra video, so don't worry about that. So after you have used the washroom, then you have to take a short bath. Yes, before you start the chanting again. Okay, but I will recommend that before you start your chants, do not eat anything, and decrease the amount of water that you intake for about 4 days. 4 hours. 4 hours. Oh my God, 4 days you will not be there. So 4 hours before you start the chanting every day, do not eat anything and minimize the amount of water or liquids that you will take in. Okay. During the mantra chanting, if you feel that you are thirsty, you need not have to drink the whole lot of water. You just take 3 sips of water until you feel thirsty again. I do not want you to, I do not want you to fill yourself and keep interrupting your sadhana every day, or even avoiding, even avoid interrupting it once. But if you feel like you need to use the restroom, you need to use the washroom, then you go ahead. Otherwise, you would not be able to concentrate, right? And if during the chants, if you fart or if you burp, then what you have to do is take 3 sips of water, sprinkle some water on your head, and sprinkle some water on your toes, and wash your hands like on the side, and then begin your chant. And when it happens, remember that rosary have to be repeated from the very beginning. Okay, why this is done? It is done to have complete purity, because divine forces, they would not stay anywhere where they do not feel like that. This concept is different than a ghor marga, or complete tantrok marg, or vam marg, right? So it's a different concept. But what I'm telling you is for the grahastha sadhakas, like those people who are still living in the families and they do not want to go into the extreme types of tantra practicing, which has to be avoided even doing in the home, right? So I'm discussing about the rules of chanting Vedic mantras, or the mantras that you can do in your home, and invoking the divine energies which are more sattvic in nature. Okay, divine energies can be tamasic in nature too, but I'm talking about sattvic energies, right? Okay, so I think that's all. That's all the basic rules for mantra chanting, and that's the Sankalpa. And yes, for Indian people who do not want to take Sankalpa in English, I will say the Sankalpa in Hindi as well. So you say that like this: मैं अपना नाम लीजिए, अपने फिर उसके बाद अपने पिता का नाम लीजिए कि मैं सो एंड सो, मेरे पिता का नाम है ये, और मैं फलाने स्थान पर बैठकर, अपने घर में बैठकर, इस विलेज, इस ग्राम में, इस नगर में और इस देश में बैठकर इस तिथि पर, ओके, तिथि का नाम लीजिए, अपने गुरु भगवान शिव, दसों दिशाओं, दसों दिग्पाल, ग्राम देव, नगर देव, स्थान देव और सॉरी स्थान देव, ग्राम देव, नगर देव को और साक्षी मानकर ये संकल्प लेता हूं कि मैं इस मंत्र का, अपने मंत्र का एक बार उच्चारण कीजिए, इस मंत्र का टोटल इतना जाप करूंगा और इस हेतु मैं आने वाले इतने दिनों तक नित्य इतनी मालाओं का, सो एग्जाम्पल 5 माला का नित्य मैं जाप करूंगा, या 10 माला, या 11 माला का मैं जाप करूंगा। और अगर मैं, आप पुरुष हैं तो इस जप के खत्म होने के बाद अगले ही दिन मैं दशांश हवन तर्पण मार्जन या ब्राह्मण बोध, या ऐसे कहिए कि मैं पुरुष चरण भी करूंगा। मैं ये साधना अपनी इस इच्छा पूर्ति और इस सिद्धि प्राप्ति हेतु कर रहा हूं। मेरे गुरु भगवान शिव, सभी देवी देवता मुझे इस साधना में पूर्ण सफलता का आशीर्वाद प्रदान करें। So this is the Sankalpa Vidhi in Hindi, and there will be different vidhis, and so many according to the path and the Guru Parampara. So I'm not here to contradict with anyone. Every person's way is okay. It's all good as long as it comes from authentic person, as long as it comes from a guru. It's all fine. Even if it doesn't match my way, it's you need not have to doubt your own ways, the ones that you have been told by your own gurus. This blog, this vlog, this effort of mine is for those people who want to achieve success in tantra. They do not have a guru, or they do not know how to do it. What is the proper way? I am telling you my secrets. I'm telling you my knowledge, which nobody will share, which nobody will tell you, right? So it's not taken from books. It's something that I have myself utilized in my personal life, achieved success. I will skip the errors that I have done. Wherever it is required, I'll tell you this was the error I made, and I'll then tell you what was the best way which helped me achieve the success, right? I'm also thinking of giving you the Shanti part, which has to be done if you do any mistake unknowingly during the chanting, in order to avoid any kind of negative effects of that Devata being annoyed at you, right? So there is a Shanti part that I have read somewhere. I'll try to find it and I'll upload it. Maybe the next video is about that part. I will recite it. So all you can do is, if you feel that you have done something wrong and you want to redo that particular sadhana, then stop it there, recite this Shanti part, or listen to it 11 times, bow your head and say sorry and ask for permission to do it again. So that's, see, I am making all the basic things that nobody cared to discuss. I have seen millions and you know, I just go on and on and on. I just hit Google, I just hit Facebook, I just type mantra. You will get damn number of mantras, and they just say it. Come on, we are not here to hear the mantra. We want to know how to do it. What are the basic requirements? What are the basic rules? What are the keys to success? First of all, tell me what is the mantra of success to be successful in a mantra sadhana, which is not there. Even in the communities on Orkut, even in the communities on Facebook, groups as well, I do not find these basic rules pointed out by any person anywhere. And this is really very sad. In order to portray themselves very knowledgeable, they would just post sadhanas like that, like they are distributing popcorns among public, right? They do not take any responsibility of passing on the real knowledge, the basic, which basics are important in each and everything, whatsoever it is. Why do you go to kindergarten and learn ABC before you start spelling out small words and then complicated words, and then start using that particular language? Basic is the base. That's why it is very important. If the base is not there, no building will stand up, right? There is no fun of doing anything on a higher level. And those who just want to skip the basics, they will be the big time failures. So if you are picking up sadhanas and have not done basics, no wonder that you are not getting any success. I hope this video helped, and I hope my upcoming videos will also help you. Taking off now. I have to do my daily worship. See you some other time. God bless you all. Namaste.